Didn't have the heart to say.
Yeah, they're already down.
Roxy, what do you think? Looking for elk.
Yeah. That's crazy. That was a tough ride that day, wasn't it? For me more than you.
Roxy! Roxy! So here we are. Camp is set up in Medicine Bowl National Forest in Wyoming in the Sierra Madre Mountains. This is our view from camp. Can't beat that. So we got the four-wheelers.
Your little table for putting your drink on. Or your...
All right, we got camp all set up. We're gonna be out here for 3 nights.
I'm in the way here.
No, you're good. That's where we're gonna cook our food. Here's the tent. We don't know the sleeping arrangements yet, who's sleeping where, but this is all our hunting gear, and we're elk hunting. So, not sure if we are gonna get any, but we'll probably see some. Got the old coal stove, keep us warm tonight. It could get down into the 30s. Tell me about the day. What happened today?
Well, we got up at 4:45.
Uh-huh.
Then the camouflage clothes went on.
After heated.
Okay, and then we drove in the four-wheelers. How far did we drive?
20, 30 minutes.
20, 30 minutes. How many miles is that from camp?
5 miles.
About 5 miles from camp. Then we got out, still dark out, and then we started hiking up the mountain.
Yep.
And how far did we hike up the mountain?
2 miles.
2 miles up.
Okay, how many feet? What was the elevation rise in that?
7,200 and went up to 89.
I mean, you were bugling, you were drawing them in, and you're pretty proud of that.
No, he was cow calling. I don't think he bugled
I was
all
cow
day.
calling, but I'm damn near a professional caller at this
He
point.
cow called a cow in.
Right now we got the elk a couple 100 yards out. We're calling them in. They're communicating with us. The bulls are pretty aggressive. There's at least 2. Right.
Scooched up some.
And then she runs how far ahead of you? You're calling, and she's ahead of you how many feet?
Probably 30 yards ahead of me.
Right, and you're calling them into her.
Yeah.
Right.
I stay back because they usually hang up.
Then I saw her coming in from the right, and that's when I drew the arrow back. She came around a tree and started running directly at me. If she hadn't have turned just slightly to her left, right in front of me, she probably would have ran right into me. And as soon as she turned to the left, then that's when the arrow flew.
Right, and then I heard it, and I heard the bow spring, boing, and I heard the elk just bolting down, and it came out around us.
The elk takes off, comes downhill, comes around us.
Yeah, and I thought my first reaction when I seen it, because I've never done this before, was, oh my God, what did that elk run into? It's has a big gash in its side,
Big red spot.
a big red spot. And then I realized that Marsha had just shot this elk with an arrow right in front of me. Pull your mask down. So we just nailed one. Marsha just nailed one. It was up here in the woods. She was hiding behind this tree here. Come walking. She broadsided it. Come running around right down this path. So we're waiting for it to die. Where's the blood at? Yeah. Like, there's the blood. And we got a blood trail. This thing is just bleeding out. Right? So we went right down through here. We gotta follow the blood trail. Gotta wait for it to die. And then we took a break.
Sat for 45 minutes.
Everybody had a snack, a little water. We listened to the bugles all around us as we sat there talking in full voices.
Yep, and you went back up.
I went back up chasing the bugle, got on the other side of a tree from him.
Yeah.
And
So
never saw him. I'm guessing he saw me. I never saw him. And
how close do you think you got to him and still didn't see him?
20 yards.
Yeah.
20, 30 yards.
He literally was on the other side of those trees from
Yeah,
us.
yeah, he was
by the
right
way
there.
He was bugling. That last bugle, he was right there. I bent down to see if I could maybe see his legs.
And then we ate our snack and we started tracking and
Had
Drop
good
of
blood
after
trail.
Drop of blood.
Follow the blood trail.
for,
It's 2 miles in, so zigzagging back and forth, maybe half mile to a mile, but it's as
I
a
should have started my watch then when we started walking.
yeah, she's going straight through where you guys were at, I think. And then look right on this log right here.
I got blood back here.
There's blood right here.
I got blood on this leg. Yeah, we're here. We're here. Come back to me. See this on the She laid down, looked like she bled a little bit. Thought we might have had her and dried up after that. Couldn't find her.
And that happens. And it's disappointing.
Yeah, she was bleeding good at the beginning, dried up a little in the middle, bled good when we found the bed that she laid in, and then got up from there and
We couldn't find the trail at all from there.
found a couple spots of blood from there, and then after that it was nothing.
Right. And so how do you guys handle that situation? When
You one tag a year. Ethically, you say that
My tag is spent.
her tag is spent. She didn't harvest an animal to put in the freezer, but an animal expired, died. You know.
Right, so that's the
So-
ethical thing to do, and this is
That's
one of those things that happens that I guess a lot of people don't talk about, but it
Yeah.
does happen.
And it was a good shot. I mean, she had it. She was
Yeah.
just. I don't know that she got it. I don't know. It wasn't a hard shot, but it was possibly a double lung shot.
It
I thought
ran.
I thought we were gonna find it
Yeah, it was,
50, 100 yards away.
and we didn't. So you're done,
Yeah, it's a bummer.
but you still have a tag,
I still get the chase,
and we're gonna try this again.
even if you don't get one. It's still fun to be
Right.
up here.
That was
10% chance.
Archery success is statistically usually 10% success rate.
And this was my first time ever, and you know,
You
within
saw-
3-4 hours into it,
You saw a red spot.
I seen a red spot. From Stonebroke Adventure, until next time,